Hey you, yeah you, are you looking for an escape? Maybe just for an hour to laugh, cry, roll your eyes, or even just have a minute to yourself.
Or ever just want to embrace your feminine side, and what better way to do that than have the color pink riding shotgun, as pink isn't just a color, it's a state of mind. Thanks Audrey Hepburn for that quote.
Then look no further. Introducing the new podcast, Truth and Pink.
We're Sarah and Channa, 1979 Gen X, strong. But more Zennials, that forgotten little slice of Gen X with just enough millennial edge to know what TikTok is.
But way too cool to care.
What is happening, Truth Babes? This is another episode of Truth and Pink. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Channa.
And we are back with Truth Confessions, Pink Slay, Black Slay. We are doing it all. I cannot believe that episode 11.
Right? We're doing so good.
We're doing so good.
Do you know, I listen to us. I know you do all the editing, so you get to hear us while we're doing it. And confession, we did actually record one and then went back and recorded again a day later because we went, it just didn't feel good. Didn't feel right.
And it wasn't.
It was the mood, it was kind of down, right? And so we said, you know what? I guess that's the beauty of the Control-Alt-Delete button.
Absolutely.
And so we revamped it, and I think that was actually the one that just came out.
Yes. It was so much better.
So much better. And then
Creator's prerogative, for sure.
Yes. And then we got some feedback on that one as well. So that's great. I love the feedback.
I don't want to call her out and make her put her under pressure, but I want Brandy to start putting the comments on because I want everybody, because
right.
I don't have anything to hide. I am here to own all of my shit. And because of what she told you, though, that you then told me, I have dropped my smut watching.
The Mormons.
The Mormons. Right?
We're dropping the Mormons.
Dropping the Mormons. I had to just sit myself down and be like, you are losing brain cells. What is the matter with you?
Losing them. She just hit me up and was like, first of all, she said, Boone's Farm and
which
White Claws,
absolutely.
100% tastes like fuzz or fizz or static. Static, yes, they called it, right? And so she was like, that's no place. And then she said that she was unable to even make it through the very first episode of the Mormon Girls. Okay. And in my head, I was like,
she's smarter than I am.
Maybe I was giving you some grace, though. In my head, I was like, well, maybe again, she had it on in the background while she was watching her face. So she didn't quite catch the whole episode. She just caught bits and pieces. And then sometimes when you just get little snippets of something, you get bamboozled because you get the good pieces, the little nuggets, and then all of a sudden you want to know more.
Okay, yes, but I had to go more. I had to commit, and
you went further.
Well, and that was what am I? And I knew as I'm doing it, I'm literally saying, what are you doing? You're being you're losing brain cells. I was. And so I had to.
It's okay.
But it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. I'm excited to hear what your new vice is. You could just be like a grandma like me and pick up
Okay, wait. First of all, we've already established I'm the grandma on the podcast. You're raving and getting maybe 5 hours of sleep. I'm over here.
I know, but I know, protecting your time, going to bed at 8 o'clock at night. Yes. I just have grandma hobbies. I love to read, and I love to knit. But there's knitting.
I'm not knitting yet.
There's specific reasons because as the winter pray.
As the winter
sets in.
And the desert.
I'm a beanie girl, and I am super excited about all the beanies that I'm about to make for myself.
I love that. Because I do love beanies. But I've never seen a beanie that you've knitted. Only the little woodland creatures or the little
those cables. Those are so fun too. Oh, I wish I could go run upstairs and get you one of my beanies right now. But the last one was very colorful.
Oh, I love.
The next one's going to be pink and black.
Imagine that. Of course.
I don't know if I have enough for you and me. If I
Oh, that's okay. You sport it. I'll wear my pink and black.
I know. Oh, and
my
then
husband
I might need
made.
Jeff to I might need him to make little tiny
brand.
Those things.
Yeah, it's all about the
patches.
branding.
Yeah,
it's all about the branding.
But what's the one? Well, the one that's cute and cursive.
Oh yeah, the little one that we did on the other hat that goes down.
I think I want one of those, but he's got to punch little tiny holes in the side so that I can sew them into the beanie.
Okay.
You think we could do that?
Yeah.
Put in my order, custom order.
Put it in. Well, and the point of this we're going to look back on this episode because it will happen and people will want to wear our Truth in Pink stuff. I'm telling you, it will happen. Oh, yes. Ding, see?
Oh my God, did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Whoops. How do I turn that bitch
Ding. It was like an angel just got its wings or Truth in Pink just got its first order.
Order. Ding. Wow. This kismet. It's perfect. Oh, right. More coming in.
You gotta manifest it. Gotta manifest.
I love it. So the holidays coming up, we're gonna have lots of stress, lots of opportunities for negative talk and all of that stuff. And so Sarah and I have been talking about just how to keep a positive mindset, but also not stay fit necessarily, but just how to feel better, I guess, in your own skin. How else do you want to word that?
Yeah, no, I think I like that. I also think it's sort of two things. Recognize the distracted eating because those calories add up as we're visiting, just distracted eating. But then also try to take every opportunity to make it count towards fitness, right?
Mm-hmm.
After you had a meal, go outside with the kids or walk 10 minutes or do, something and just make it count. Make it count. We don't need to be adding extra stress to ourselves. We don't need to be adding extra pressure. We've already got that going on, especially if you're the ones hosting dinner or whatever you're doing. But, try to be aware of the distractions and then also whatever we can make it count. Look, if you're going shopping, make those steps count. That's all I can say. Yep.
I always say walk with purpose.
Yeah, walk with purpose and maybe skip the real high caloric coffee drink and replace it with something a little better. I know she gave me a look. Are you serious?
You a look. I know. You didn't get to see my face for those of you not watching on YouTube. I like to park far. I know. Fix my face. I like to park far away. That's my little trick, but I don't do it for my exercise. I do it because if somebody dents my car, I'm going to lose my ever-loving mind.
Because Joanna will inevitably. Do you know how many I do? I do that
next to me.
Oh my
gosh. I'm out in the middle of nowhere.
Nowhere.
Right next to me.
With 15 empty spaces around you, and she has to park right next to you.
Yeah, I'm so mad at her.
Yeah.
She will forever be on my naughty list.
Yeah. Joanna, we said what we said. If you know, you know.
Uh-huh.
You know, you know.
So so give yourself some grace. It's my favorite thing to say. Give yourself some grace. We know that you're going to be eating, you're going to be indulging a little bit during the holiday season, but you're also going to be running around with your kids and running them to all their sports or running around trying to shop last minute and all of those things. And so understand that also counts towards those steps in the day.
Yes.
And so even if you can't get around to your workout, we completely understand. You've got enough on your plate. Maybe walk a couple extra steps. Drive or park out in the middle of the boonies.
Away from Joanna.
Away from Joanna.
It also goes back to what you and I say all the time, and it's the 80-20 rule, right?
Yes.
This is the time of your life. This is the time of the year, the season, whatever, where
this is the 20. the next month is the 20.
Yes. Well, and people I don't think realize this, or they do, and they don't care. And that's okay, too. You have to enjoy the things that you enjoy. But everybody talks about, flu season. Well, it's not necessarily flu season. What it is we start eating so much worse around this time than we ever do. So all that sugar consumption, all of those extra carbs, the calories that we're inputting, that's actually bringing down our immune system. So if we're eating well, drink your water, flush those toxins, and maybe, when it's, whatever, December 9th, how about stick to your, macros, workout, do what you need to do. When the party's on the 13th, then you don't. I don't know what those days are, so I could be saying a Tuesday and a Thursday night. Who knows?
I love it. Actually, the 13th is a Saturday, so
okay,
we'll be celebrating Hanukkah.
There you go. There you go. And again, you have to live your life. And I don't want anybody to make themselves feel more guilty or more pressure or more shame.
Sure.
Right? We have to indulge in a responsible way.
Yeah.
If we can, because as you and I were talking earlier, we're getting into the season that can be seen as extra vices, extra behavior that is sort of excused or whatever, and recognizing that. And so what was your thing?
So it's again, I agree with you. Back to the definitely 80-20 rule. Be good 80% of the time, 20%, it's okay. Have your vices. So switching into that vice, I had a friend kind of hit me up and say, as a nurse,
I love that.
I know. I was like, as a nurse, where did it go? What did he ask me? Is there any like vices that you think are healthy and acceptable?
It's a great question. It's a great question.
And I happen to know that that him and his wife are smokers and drinkers. So I know that he was alluding to those. And
did he think you were going to say like smoking's okay, but drinking's not, or vice versa? Like, was he really thinking you were going to say that?
I don't know. And his wife is a nurse with me too.
There are a lot of nurses that smoke. Oh my gosh.
Well, the hard part about being an adult, right, is I feel like every adult function almost revolves around drinking. Kids' birthday parties, drinking. Birthday parties in general, drinking. Graduation party, drinking.
Just getting together for poker night, or
how many moms have their Stanley Cups full of mimosas at the kids' baseball game in the morning? I feel like
this is mommy juice.
I feel like you're almost on the outs if you're not participating. I'm a social drinker, and so we talked about like the hangover, and then the day after the hangover, which is the hangover from the hangover.
Right.
I just don't like that feeling on a regular basis. So I don't need to come home and have a wind down cigarette ever. And I don't need a wind down drink. Also, I just don't want the extra calories. And I'm not judging anybody that does.
Absolutely not.
I just want I just want other outlets. I don't even want to call them vices. I think that we need to come up with other outlets to deal with the stressors of the day. For me, I love the water. I love hot showers, hot baths. Like that to me is like a good cleansing of the day.
Right. And I am on your page, and it's been, we talked, I think, whatever it was, last episode or the episode before that, are like younger days and the drinking of the Boone's Farm and whatever. But it has been, 20 years since I've, partook. And so like, I don't drink, especially with all my health things. And like it's been, okay, maybe it's been 15 years, but it's been a while.
I think that crazy Vegas trip was like 15 years ago. Let's just
okay. So okay.
Yeah. But you got really sick. And so just during the holidays,
we don't do that. Yeah.
Things are coming up. Vices are coming up. It's fine. Again, 80-20, or maybe, I And I'm only bringing it up just because it was asked of me specifically. And I just don't want to say that either of those two vices are
well, and I think
beneficial
it's
to our health,
important. Yeah, I think
because they're
it's
not.
important. Right. And for yourselves, like define what a vice is. What does that mean to you? You know, you started talking about stress relievers and things like that. Is that what the vice is? Or is it something that's become a habit and not necessarily a good habit? And
Right.
you're just used to doing it,
So you're calling it a vice?
So you're like, what is it? And again, this goes back to most of the topics that we've been talking about. What is the trigger for that? Is it a habit? Is it routine? Is it you're so stressed out if you don't, release that valve, you're going to absolutely blevy, and now we have another situation on our hands? Like,
Right.
we kind of need to kind of do back steps a little bit and recognize that. And I think this is also a good place. I mean, I constantly, if you ever listen to the other podcast, I'm constantly talking about one of my all-time favorite books is Atomic Habits by James Clear. It is just it's just a whole other thing, especially if you struggle with self-discipline, if you struggle with making, checklists, if you struggle even with motivation. And we can get into the difference in that really quick if you want to, but it's basically just taking a baby step, right? So if it's something you need to remove that maybe might be a vice, it's taking a baby step of how would you remove that, or why are you triggered and what can you replace it with? Or if it's starting a new step or an action, it's what is going to build up to that. And, there's a story in the book. It's really incredible. It's about this woman. She wants to run and she's never been a runner. She doesn't know the basics of running. She talks to her neighbor or something like that. And basically the message was just start. Just start.
Right.
What you can do. She ended up losing 70 pounds. That's year great. Later, she runs a marathon, all because she just took the first step.
Well, and even we've touched upon that in everything, like when it comes to being overwhelmed to start a new exercise program or anything. Sometimes everything just seems so overwhelming that you just forget if you just start. Just start at the beginning. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your beginning is. Doesn't matter what my beginning is. Just start.
Yeah, definitely don't compare. No comparison. Nobody should be saying, I should be doing this. Absolutely not. And then just really quick, defining the difference between motivation and self-discipline, right? So motivation is a feeling, an excitement that we get of just, I really want to go do this. This is something that I really want to go do. And so then you decide, okay, I'm going to do it. And then 2 or 3 weeks go by, 2 or 3 months go by, and that motivation sort of dwindles because there's really nothing that you can hang on to with that. Enter self-discipline because now you're showing up for yourself. You've recognized that you can't let yourself down. And now you're starting to implement these good habits that in turn turn into self-discipline. And then you just model your behavior and continue to do that. Now, again, bad days, sure. Give ourselves grace.
You have more good days than bad. I think that's why if you look at any program, they usually want you to do 6 or 8 weeks, because if you can be disciplined enough for 6 weeks, you're creating new loopholes in your brain, new connectors, new synapses.
Well, and it takes 21 days to form a habit, whether it's good or bad. 21 days. So if you just take small pieces of time like that, I can do anything for 21 days.
Yeah, that's 3 weeks.
Right.
So, we got a lot of stuff coming up. If you want to get rid of the vices, get rid of the vices. If you want to exchange them with something healthier, if it's too big of a step, take a small step, If you have several vices, maybe get rid of one. I don't know.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, compromise. If you go in and be like, right, I'm getting rid of everything, the probability of you continuing that.
Yeah. We don't want that. We don't want that. We want to set people up for success. So that was kind of my vice talk.
I love it. And I think it's important, but also I want to make sure people understand too, make sure that you are doing the pre-steps, I like to call them, of finding out what's triggering it, right? What is that thing that you're like, oh, screw it. I need the glass of wine or whatever it is.
Right.
Okay, what happened in your day to get to that point? Backtrack your steps and be like, okay, when it first started, that's when I should have done breathing. Or after, the second thing, that's when I should have, like, whatever you need to put in place, like you just took a big deep breath, right? I mean, we all need to breathe, right?
Yeah. I know. I feel like a lot of the bad habits and the vices that people have just come from habits that formed a long time ago. And I don't even know like that some people can put their finger on why they started it. It just started.
No, maybe not go back all the way to when it started, but they should be able to tell in their day when it starts to get amped up, or when they start to feel the frustration feelings, or when they start to feel that this is, overwhelming, or I just can't deal. Then they can sort of work on in that moment what can they implement.
Going home,
right.
all hell loose.
Yes, because I mean, I think we've said it before, but we are creatures of habits.
We are.
What do those habits look like? Are they good? Are they bad? What are we doing? Yeah. And again, inevitably, we're all going to have a bad day. And now we're going to be interrupted with we're heading for a small commercial break.
Small commercial break. No, I just stopped him. He's now going to be like, why are you not taking my phone?
We're busy.
Right
We're standing on business.
I know. He does.
We're standing on business.
He just knows that I took my test today, and then I wasn't completely happy about that, and it's okay. I took the world's most difficult tests today, and it should be difficult because I'm trying to be a provider. I mean, it's still passing, but it's not.
Well, we're proud of you. We're proud of you.
Thank you.
So proud of you.
Itchy turtleneck.
So, segue here. So my family and I, we went to Disneyland yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was very excited for you.
It was so fun, and rained a little bit, and it was just so.
And you got to see
decorating Christmas. Yes, it was awesome.
I'm so jealous.
No, however, of course, FaceTiming the bestie while the family's off doing something, because we just had to talk, and I get judged on my turtleneck.
She's wearing a turtleneck.
I love my turtleneck.
I don't love that at all. Like, okay, so I know I'm wearing
what are you wearing now?
Okay, but I bought this beautiful sweater because we're all about the après snowboard.
Yes.
And I'm so excited that like I finally got to turn the heater up in my house today.
I would die in your house.
And
I would absolutely die.
I was so
How can you say you're in perimenopause, but you're turning on the heater? I literally woke up this morning. My house was 63 degrees. I was in heaven. I still opened up the window and turned on the fan, and it was heaven.
My house was 68, and I was like, yeah, no, we're a 70s girl.
No.
That's my true Southern California girl coming out. Okay. So anyways.
I'm a true Southern California girl, and I need it.
I don't know. You need it cold. I don't know. I guess my cougar puberty is more in check.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just kidding. Shots fired. So I put on this sweater today, and I was so excited, and I went, what the is this? It's a turtleneck. Had I known that it was a turtleneck, I would.
You wouldn't give me shit for my
never bought it. Well, I would have never bought it. Let's just talk about that. It's like itchy and like confining, and I just feel like I'm like this conservative Joanna over here that covered up her neck.
Well, Joanna and I, then that's what we have in common.
I guess you and Joanna can be turtleneck besties, okay?
I like my turtlenecks. I mean, I don't know. If they're good enough for Diane Keaton, R.I.P., they're good enough for me.
All right. I never looked at Diane Keaton and thought.
That's all she ever wore. That was like her shtick.
I know, and I never understood it. I thought it just made her look like an old conservative mom.
Oh. Well.
Grandma.
Okay. Well,
maybe she was.
I've been called worse.
I know. Not by me.
No. Well, you did give me shit for the turtleneck, though.
I did give you shit for the turtleneck, and then lo and behold, I have a turtleneck on.
But it was under
a
the
very cute
Merry Christmas Mickey.
Did you find the hat that you wanted?
No.
That's a bummer.
No, I didn't.
Maybe I can knit one for you.
I would love that.
Maybe I can do that. I'll try.
But I legit, I think we walked 14 to 16 miles yesterday.
I think we decided that. Like when I checked my watch after the rave, I was like, never could I ever run a half marathon. But then you look at the amount of miles that you stepped and you go, oh.
Easy.
Wow. But that's also over the course of an entire day.
Yes.
I don't think they really want to give you an entire day to walk a half marathon.
And so here's my not complaint, because oh my gosh, how blessed we were to be able to go, but my fitness complaint, if you will. If I'm just moving, if I continue to walk and keep moving, I'm fine. I'm great. The walking is wonderful. My body's used to it. I have the stamina. It's wonderful. It's the standing.
Ugh.
And my back is just wrecked. And I have my Brooks and I have all of the things, the cushion socks and whatever. Standing is rough.
Yeah, no, I'll agree. I have always had to have really good shoes because I have like plantar fasciitis that comes from bartending and being on my feet all the time. And it was never the walking that was the problem. It's the stopping and standing. So usually I bring 2 pairs of shoes with me to Disney because I always have like a cute pair that have support, but that I can't stand in for too long. And then once I
switch,
then I gotta switch.
Yeah, that standing is something else.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. And I don't have plantar fasciitis, but it wrecks my back. I don't know. My alignment, my hip, I don't know. Something's wonky and it wrecks me. I don't know.
We're wrecked. That's all I hear. Cougar puberty is wrecking us.
It is wrecked. Yes.
Ay. Okay, I have something totally silly, and I was thinking about it today. That is so silly. I was like going through my vitamins and my this and my that, and I have 2 Primal Queen containers, and one is because I had bought an original set, and then once we got the account from them, then they sent me another one, which was great. Why do I have like an unnatural attachment, if you will, to something so silly? Like in that bottom container, I have all 5 of the little peppermint hearts that they sent you, and I don't want to throw them away. Jeff goes, babe, why are you even keeping those? And I went, I don't know, because I want them. I don't want to throw them away. It's almost like I'm hoarding them, but it's like an unnatural attachment.
I was just going to ask, are you typically a hoarder? Are you the person that can't throw away the perfectly good box because you just know you're going to have to use that box for something, and so the box is going to live in the
Christmas time? Then yes, because
I'll give you close to Christmas time. I'll give you close to Christmas.
But the rest of the year, no.
Get rid of it.
And so I want to ask everybody out there: is there something that you have like a silly, unnatural attachment to that you just can't quite get rid of, and there's no real reason, but you're like, I just can't throw it away?
Okay, so I'll be the first to answer.
Okay.
For both me and my husband.
Okay.
Because so depending on what, like if it's something I've waited for, something cute, a piece of jewelry, something cute. There was a water bottle. Was it a Stanley? It was like the Love Shack Fancy and the Stanley collab they did.
Okay.
Was sent in this beautiful pink flowered box. I couldn't throw the box away. And it came in like one of those silk bags that you pull. I need the bag for something. I don't know. Like the packaging was just gorgeous. Yeah, it was just gorgeous. So yes, I'm going to hold on to that box forever and it'll never be used. But absolutely. He cannot throw away any box that comes in like if we upgrade our phones, if he gets a new computer, the Apple box, like it's literally, he can't. I'm like, why are we keeping this? I don't know. It's just packaged so nice. I'm like, but what are you going to do with it?
But I just, like, probably in the last 6 months, opened up the top drawer to my nightstand, and there were 2, not 1, 2 iPhone boxes in there. And I went, wow. Because somehow we think in our brain we're going to need it for something.
I'm going to need this box.
Because I'm going to return the iPhone in a box.
And the box is so nice. It's such a nice thing. So, yes.
All right.
So that's our confession.
Okay, so I love it.
End.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Unnatural.
Things you have to hold on to.
Weird that you have to hold on to for no apparent reason. But like the synapses in your brain, like short circuit when you start to think about throwing it away.
Get rid of it. Yeah.
But we're about to replace it with a bunch of new boxes and new things for Christmas. So maybe
real
we
world
should think
problem.
about
Hashtag real world problems.
Literally. Yeah.
For time. Do you have or know of anyone that is a true hoarder, though?
My father-in-law.
Oh.
He has things hanging in the garage from when my husband and his sister were like little.
Like what? Like a crib or what?
I'm pretty sure there's furniture. There's artwork. There was a whole bag of like things that they had like gone to throw away, and that he was like, no, I need to hang on to that. Artwork.
And artwork like the kids had done?
Yes. And to be fair, so I have one box, one like plastic container, if you will, like file container thing.
Yes.
And that is what I've allowed myself to hold on to for each of the kids. One container.
Yes.
And so yes, I have some like stuff from when the cute little things that they give you when I'm little and those kinds of things. But no, he's got so much. And we went in there one time, and we all looked at it, and we started to like kind of go through it. And we were like, they were like, Dad, you got to go stay in the house. He like stood back there, like watching what we were doing. And it was stuff that belonged to Jeffrey and Jessica. So they were like, I don't need this. I don't need this. And like, I could see his literal heart breaking, and the anxiety that this poor man was having over throwing away the kids' stuff.
It's interesting that you say the artwork, because I forget the name of the business, but this mom, same problem, had $1 million idea. You can send in your kids' artwork to her business, and they'll either put it in like a beautiful like photo album type, or they can scan the picture and like make a blanket or a t-shirt. Like $1 million idea born, because we're not the only ones hanging on to our kids' artwork.
Yeah.
Because you're not ever going to go into that box, right? Unless you're going through stuff. But if you put it on a blanket or a t-shirt or...
I feel like my mom handed me a box recently of like my photos from when I was younger. I was like, here, these are yours now. And I looked through, I'm like, oh, wow, I have all of these photos. And now they get put in a box. But my kids like to go through them periodically and go, oh my God, Mom, this is what you look like.
And photos are different, I feel. But, you know, your 3-year-old, gives you the macaroni art. You want to preserve it somehow.
You take it out later, it's like bits and pieces of the macaroni.
All the bugs have eaten it.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, and I think it's a mom, I guess, and a dad thing. We just hang on to things unnecessarily.
I think that's sweet.
I know. But yeah, if I could just scan everything and put it in one drive. But then I don't even know what I would do with that drive.
Yeah, I was going to say, you wouldn't ever go back and look at it.
No.
And you and I had a conversation earlier. I need to write it down. I don't want to type it into my phone. Like, I have to have the paper and the tangible pen to like...
Yeah, I'm always 15,000 photos on this phone.
Right.
And like, no, they're nowhere.
Yep.
They're nowhere. Except
floating in the iCloud. Yeah. But like for me, like I have a Post-it note to remember this. I write Jeff Post-it notes. I have a Post-it note tabbed. I have to write it down.
Sure.
But
agree.
So just quick on the hoarder thing. So Jeff's grandmother.
Oh, Peg.
She was we literally found like seashells collected from the beach and and in like big banker boxes of thinking they're important papers. And we go to open it and it's like wooden beads and it's like, because she was very crafty and whatever.
Sure.
But it was like years of accumulation of things that were just
and they just don't think about it. But and I understand like older people, because they came around, they were during the Great Depression when they needed to. Yes, she was, right? Yeah. So I understand that mentality with like an older generation, but like a newer generation, I don't quite understand.
Well, and I guess I kind of would want the best of both worlds, because I hate things now that when you buy an appliance or you buy something and you know it's inevitably going to be replaced. Whereas, back in the day,
you thought you were going to have it forever.
Well, but you would get like a Sears TV, and Sears had a maintenance department.
Right. That would fix it.
They would come out and fix your TV, or if they couldn't fix it, they would replace it and give you a free one. Right?
So crazy. And now we're just adding to the landfills.
Yep. Ugh. Yep. But like, so one of her things she would always tell me, and it would drive me crazy. So she did all the compost, like I had a big compost pile, but the compost pile was in the kitchen.
Yes,
so that
I remember.
Was a little disturbing.
Right.
So all of the egg shells and everything went right in the kitchen, which created a lot of flies in the kitchen. But
okay. Isn't it like in a window though?
Yes, it was by a window, but remember her front door was one of those half split doors.
I loved that front door.
So you'd leave the half open to get the beach air, and it was wonderful. But then, of course, all the flies would come in for the compost pile. So that's okay. But she used to tell me, she would save the dryer lint, because she had read one time in Reader's Digest that you can turn the dryer lint into paper. So she had giant bagfuls saved of lint, which was a huge fire hazard.
She was going to make paper one day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dear Lord.
God bless her.
Yes.
Wonderful lady. Wonderful lady. But yes.
All right. Well, we've got a stressful holiday season coming.
Get rid of your shit. Get rid of your excess vice baggage. Get rid of just get rid of it.
Yeah. You know what? Just declutter your life, okay?
Just declutter. What was that one? I thought it was a silly show. A lot of people found a lot of value to. Oh, does it spark joy? So you hold the item, and if it sparked joy, then you would keep it. If it didn't spark joy, it had to go. Her name was, what was her name? She would go in and declutter people's houses. It was on Netflix.
Struggle with that.
You would struggle with that?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Like, does it spark joy? Like that? Yeah. That would get rid of half the shit in my house.
Well, maybe you should.
No, but it's cute. It doesn't.
Well, then it sparks joy, and it's
cute.
But we're talking. This was different. 5 years ago, maybe.
All right.
And I don't know what happened to her, but it was all the rage then. And you would have to hold the item and close your eyes, and just, does it spark the joy? And if it doesn't,
then we're getting rid of it.
Out it goes.
Well, if you put me on that TV show, I'd be the bitch who's like, yep, it all sparks joy. You ain't throwing away shit.
And then she would organize, and she had awesome space, how to fold your panties to where it would be smaller and all this.
We're folding panties now.
What do you do with your panties?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm missing a whole backside.
Throw them all in a drawer?
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
Well, but you just throw them?
I hang them up to dry, because half of them are
delicate.
lace and delicate.
Right.
And they hang up to dry. And then when they're done hanging to dry, I kind of fluff them up a little bit. And they get put in a drawer. There's no folding. I don't know how you fold string, lace and string. You just don't.
I don't particularly remember her folding a G-string, but I'm sure there's a way.
I'm sure somebody could figure it out.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's invented some sort of contraption.
It's just whatever. It seems silly. It just seems silly. It goes in the top drawer of my dresser, and
there
that's where it's gonna live. Without folding.
Do you fold a folded sheet?
Yes.
You fold it?
Yes.
You don't have you go in and
yeah, I put my hand in the corner and then my other hand in the corner and then I put them together and so then I'm folding the corner. And then the end is a little bit messy, but you can almost fold it into itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I kind of just
it's a little difficult.
Kind of tuck it.
Tie and tuck. Tie and tuck.
Yeah.
On this episode of How We Fold Our Laundry,
what else can you tie and tuck?
Oh, please tell me what you tie and tuck.
Or don't.
Or don't.
No, but it took, so again, confession. So fitted sheets are not my strong suit.
That's okay. They're not many people's.
Now I'm okay. But it used to be I would literally fight the fitted sheet to get on the bed, and this is of course pre-kids, but just, I also used to iron my sheets because I just had all the time in the world and iron my pillowcases. I since have
Stop it.
Yes, because I wanted that to be, again, this is pre-kids.
When you thought you had all the time in the world, who does that?
A lot of people.
Okay. All right. Well, kudos to those that are out there.
Ironing
1950s mom ironing your jeans.
So part of my thought process was if I could iron the fitted sheet, maybe it would go on easier.
Oh.
That was never the case.
So you continued to iron it even though...
No.
Okay.
Okay.
It's fine.
But
it's fine. I love that for you.
This is back. Okay. Full disclosure. This is back when I was working midnights. And then on my day off, I'd be home and be up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because I'm still on my midnight shift because I don't want to screw up my sleeping pattern. What do? I had no kids.
I guess you ironed.
I whatever. Whatever.
Why did I not know this about you?
I know. Because I'm a freak.
Okay.
All the confessions are coming out in this podcast.
Love you. Anyway, I know. I think we decided that we're going to do a
truth confessions.
Yeah, truth confessions. Not every week, but every couple weeks, maybe once a month.
Well, and I was thinking if listeners want to get involved, we could do anonymous truth confessions.
Ooh, and it'll be anonymous. Not to say your name?
No, we'll think there's a way we can have them post messages that are just anonymous or whatever. We'll figure it out.
All right, or they can figure it out.
Yeah. And we'll
DM us.
We'll read the confession.
Yeah, without names.
Sure.
I better get some confessions coming in though.
Ugh. Yeah, or we'll say
I want a month from all 5 of you.
Well, all the confessions, we'll have them just sign Joanna.
Oh, yes.
Joanna's confessions.
See? You guys.
Idea born right here live. Come on.
Right here. Signed, Joanna.
So we'll be like, what has Joanna got
And
into?
then nobody actually knows if it's you or if it's me or if it's a random ass listener.
Whoever.
Yeah.
Whoever.
Today I told my child that it was all gone, but hid it from them and continued to eat it all behind their back. I totally used to do that. Sorry, it's all gone.
Yeah. So not recently, they were younger, but I remember it was around Thanksgiving. somebody had made maybe pumpkin bread. Maybe it was pumpkin pie. I forget. And it had like cream cheese frosting on it. I'm a sucker for.
Yeah.
And I think it was Zach came up and he's like, "Oh, Mom, that looks so good. Can I have some?" I was like, "No, it's carrots and like it has vegetables."
It's
like,
got carrots
like
in it.
I don't think
You don't like it. Stop. That's amazing. It's like telling your kids that you put zucchini in the brownies so they won't eat.
We're terrible. We're terrible parents, but
all right, we'll continue.
I didn't want to share. Okay, I share everything. I didn't want to share.
I know. That's great.
Yeah. And it was really yummy, and so I didn't share. But they were. It's not.
Yeah, this was only like 5 years ago. It's now just tell them no. Absolutely not.
Well, because
this is mine.
Right.
They're old enough now. I'm not hurting anyone's feelings.
Right. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Deal with it. The trick will be as we get older, they start telling us that.
I know. How the tables have turned.
Wait, okay. So we each have 3. Okay. So which one is going to be your responsible banker? Which one is going to be your get you out of jail? Which one is going to be sneaking you the booze in the old folks' home?
My
God. And you don't have to answer. Just
I'll have to think about that. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll have to think about that one.
I mean, not that we're doing anything that we need to get bailed.
I was going to say, why am I needing to get bailed?
You're not. You're not. Because we wouldn't get caught.
Yeah. Stupid people get caught.
Right.
Did I say that out loud? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's true, though. How many times are you watching the crime documentary and you'd be like, why would you do that? That's not how
Because people panic. Because people panic. That's why.
We're calm, cool, and collected.
I was just going to say, I am cool, calm, and collected. Bitch, I didn't do shit.
We're...
You can't prove it. Definitely no evidence. Definitely no phone pings. Because it takes a phone with you.
Don't. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could track you.
Yeah.
And we definitely haven't said anything sketch on our podcast about it.
Or put it on our social media. Or left notes of it in our car.
Or put like Post-it notes.
Post-it notes.
The plan is.
Right.
Oh, dear Lord. What are we in for as we age? Ugh.
I don't know. We're gonna forget that the secrets are vaulted in our vault, and they're gonna start coming out.
I better not get dementia. No, then they'll just think you're the batshit crazy old lady.
They'll be like, oh, she's just yammering on. She doesn't.
Yeah, she doesn't know what she's talking about. At least that better be the story that everyone says, okay?
Yeah. What is it? It's like the I want to say it's like the Italian grandmas or whatever. They're always, talking with their family about, plans that are coming up or whatever. And you always hear like the Italian grandmas say, well, I'll be dead by then. So you go ahead and you do what you need to do.
Go ahead and do that, okay? They're cute.
They're so cute.
It's going to be cute. It's going to Italian old grandma.
Yeah.
Working on it.
You're cute no matter what.
Thanks for you with your cute little pigtails today.
I had to go. Yeah, just wasn't working.
Well, it's fine. Versatility. Hair.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Well, so for next time, maybe we'll do a little teaser right now. Next time, we're going to be maybe sharing what our go-to gifts. Yeah, what are we getting for the kids, hubbies, what we want.
and like our holiday go-tos. I think the next couple episodes are going to be a little bit shorter, like short, sweet, and to the point, just to kind of get us through the holidays. And we will be back full force in the new year to talk about all of the things.
And hear the Joanna's truth confessions.
Yes, and then our truth confessions as well, and how our holidays were. So I look forward to all of that. I look forward to hearing from all of you. Again, I know that several of you have started Primal Queen. Please, 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 please tell us how you're doing on that.
Yes.
We'll talk about hormones coming up too, and
Yes, we do have a big episode to talk about for hormones.
Yes. Big episode for hormones.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
TBD.
To BT. Yes. I love it. Okay.
All right. That wraps up another episode. Thanks for hanging out with us, babes. Take care.
All right. See you later.